Blog Talk Radio.
Welcome to the Devereux Committee of Pro Wrestling, presented by the Idiot Radio Network, offering a weekly look into the world of professional wrestling with guest interviews, news, results, and much more. Now here's your host, Stephon Devereux. And we are back, Stephon Devereux, the Devereux Committee of Pro Wrestling. I want to thank you for joining us. How was your week, people? How was your holiday week? How was it? I hope it was fun. Like nonsense. Okay, just doing some last minute note checking here. Man, got a big show. We do have a big show going into the new year. I'm really excited about this show, to be honest with you, because I mean, sometimes, you know, when I get into my shows and so forth, I'm like, something, because of the news of in professional wrestling, as far as on camera is horrible, but off camera, the news of the WWE, or inside and outside of the WWE, is really fun. And I think that's why I love doing this show so much, because I can actually keep up on what's going on outside of the WWE and inside of the WWE. But right now, the major situation right now in the WWE, wow, these ratings, man, the ratings. And people can say whatever they want about it being Christmas week, but I remember times, man, Christmas used to be, or around Christmas, that time of the year, it used to be huge for pro wrestling. What, am I lying? Go back and check. You can go back and check. Check your history. It's everywhere on the internet. But wrestling used to be so big, huge, during the Christmas season. What has happened to that? What has happened to those moments where, you know, you open your presents in the morning, have dinner in the afternoon, and then you go to the wrestling events in the evening? They don't, I mean, goodness, they're on TV and they're not even watching them. That's not good. That's not good. I'm sorry. People can say whatever they want, but that's not good. Now, I know there's other things going on. There's other events on television people would like to watch, like bowl games and so forth. On Christmas Eve, people like to watch It's a Wonderful Life. And this past Christmas Eve, it was on a Monday, so you have Monday Night Raw. You know, and you can go and check. You can go and DVR Monday Night Raw and come back and watch it later. But guess what? People didn't do that. People did not do that this year. The numbers don't lie. The numbers don't lie. Raw, Monday Night Raw, your flagship show, hit an all-time low once again. Raw Drew, listen to this. Listen to these numbers. To a 1.22. And now, I would usually say a 1.2 rating, but we have to, I want you to park that 1.22 in your brain for what I'm about to tell you next. Raw drew a 1.22, okay? Christmas Eve. They're up against what? It's a Wonderful Life, some Christmas specials, and so forth. But the wrestling fans, they watch no matter what. Guess what? This dipped way below the average wrestling fans who watch, I'm talking the diehards, who watch wrestling Monday nights and Tuesday nights no matter what. Or they DVR it and they come back and watch it. But guess what? These people didn't do that this year. They did not do that this year. A 1.22 rating, that tells me they did not do that this year. Now, yeah, some could say, well, they did check out Monday Night Raw on Wednesday, and you know how they don't do the same day. Listen to me. These are wrestling fans. They will watch it no matter what. You got at least 3 million to 5 million diehard wrestling fans. We're getting about a fourth of that these days who are watching wrestling on a Monday night or a Tuesday night live. Okay, I'll be nice. A third. I'm sorry. Let me get my math correct in my head. A third. Yeah. How can you survive with numbers like that? They believe that no matter what, they're always going to come. They won't. They will stop. And I think a lot of wrestling fans who are watching the WWE, who have been watching the WWE, they're done. They're giving themselves a break because they're hearing about All Elite Wrestling. They're hearing about the alternative that is propping up. These fans are the same fans who are tired of, they gave TNA Impact a chance. They gave Ring of Honor a chance. They're giving New Japan a chance. New Japan's kicking ass right now. WWE, what's going on? If New Japan was in that same time spot, Monday nights on Raw, do you think that they would be drawing these type of ratings? Yes, I know. Two different brands, but guess what? People like action. People like good stories. Wrestling fans like these things. These are the reasons why they watch wrestling. Now, there are some other fans who watch wrestling for other reasons, but we won't get into that. But great action, good storylines, great characters. These are what these fans are watching. This is why they watch pro wrestling. They're not getting up with the WWE. They're getting up with New Japan. How is New Japan able to do it, but the WWE's not? Let's go to Tuesday night. Tuesday night we have, yes, I know, Tuesday was Christmas. I get it. But guess what? What did I just say? Wrestling fans will watch no matter what. Although WWE SmackDown was on Christmas, it drew a 1.24. It outdrew the WWE. It outdrew Raw. It outdrew Raw the night before. How on Christmas are you outdrawing the flagship show? How is that? Fans knew it was taped. How is that? Because they've lost perspective on what they're supposed to be doing here. I'm going to go back to what I've said before and will say every chance I get. Wrestling fans will never leave. They will never leave, no matter how bad it gets, unless you stop listening to them. Because if you're listening to them and you're making changes here, no. Later on in this show, we're going to talk about what we should expect in 2019. What they need to change in 2019. What I believe is going to happen. You got some ideas on what's going to happen? You can give us a call at 929-477-1671. That's if you would like to join the show if you just want to listen to it. Because I notice my numbers are up as far as the listeners. And I thank each and every one of you. But what can we expect when the flagship show is getting beat up on by the show that they really don't want to be the flagship show, but it's spanking them around, smacking Raw around. SmackDown's laying a smackings down on Raw's candy ass. And they did it on Christmas. Now, the numbers weren't the best because the whole year, matter of fact, that ends SmackDown's average. The year's over for SmackDown. Their year's over. They have averaged 1.65. A 1.65 rating. That's been their average for 2018. You can't do that. The way they're producing wrestling and the way they are presenting professional wrestling today, there will be no professional wrestling with the name WWE. The WWE would no longer be professional wrestling. It would no longer be professional wrestling as we know it. Is that a good thing or a bad thing? And I blame one person for this. I do. And I'm going to blame him in the next segment. Oh, man. You're listening to the Devereux Committee of Pro Wrestling here on Angry Kids 24/7 Radio Woo, and I'm kind of angry today. I hope you kids are too. Stephon Devereux will be right back after this break, and I'm going to tell you who I blame and if this person can turn it around or not. The Devereux Committee of Pro Wrestling.
You're listening to Angle Kids 24/7 Radio. Angle Kids 24/7 Radio.
How to text a guy to keep him interested? It's a question many women ask daily. Well, Amy North believes she has found the answer with How to Text a Guy to Keep Him Interested. It's a new course that she has put together, and it's helping ladies all across the world. You can go to howtotextaguytokeephiminterested.weebly.com for more information. Amy says she has the answer, so find out there at howtotextaguytokeephiminterested.weebly.com.
Recovery from mental and substance use disorders is real.
You can recover.
It's possible. It happens every day.
Never give up on yourself.
Discover hope and help.
I thought I was too far gone. I wasn't.
Join the Voices for Recovery.
The world is a beautiful place again.
For 24-hour free and confidential information and treatment referral for mental and substance use disorders for you or someone you know, call 1-800-662-HELP. Brought to you by the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services.
I'm getting older. Do I need to worry about falling?
Yes, you do. Each year, 1 in 4 people 65 and older will experience a fall, and many will be serious. The majority of falls happen at home, so remove things that could make you trip and install handrails to keep you steady. To learn more about the steps you can take to help prevent a fall, please talk to your doctor. You can also visit aarpfoundation.org or medicaremadeclear.com/falls. This message was brought to you by United Healthcare and AARP Foundation.
You're listening to Angle Kids 24/7 Radio. Angle Kids 24/7.
We are back. Stephon Devereux, Devereux Committee of Pro Wrestling, here on this Angry Sunday. Angry for a bunch of reasons. And actually, I'm more angry. I'm more angry about my Pittsburgh Steelers. I mean, I could talk about that, too, if you want. But, yeah, I don't think you want my opinions on that team right now. Anyway, but I'll tell you who's number one on my list. You know, I built it up. The ratings for the WWE's trash right now. Built it up, gave you what people wanted. They wanted to hear why I'm about to go off on this guy. And those ratings are the reason why. That's number one. And number two, lack of development. That's character development. Let's start with, okay, I say the wrestling business as we know it is dead. I say it's done. There is no more pro wrestling. The business is done. Done. Okay? It's done. The reason why it's that way right now, yeah, we can put some blame on Vince McMahon. Go ahead. I'm going to put some blame on Vince McMahon. I am. You know, the thing about Vince is, from what I have heard and have learned about Vince McMahon over the years, is that Vince McMahon, he is a very stubborn individual. But if you present him with the right ideas, he will listen to you. If you fight for your ideas, he will listen to you. How do you think a guy by the name of Vince Russo was able to step up to the plate and be able to hit home runs for Mr. McMahon? Not singles, not doubles. Russo hit home runs. I can blame him too, because once he left, no one was going to be able to fill those shoes, because he did such a wonderful job. He and Ed, they did wonderful jobs. Am I wrong for comparing ratings of today against 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20 years ago? No. You know why? I don't care if there's more programming and more options. I don't care. Because if the show is good, people will watch. No wrestling fans. That's what we've lost. We've lost non-wrestling fans. Those casual fans who come and look sometimes and then see if it's okay. They might flip through a channel and they catch something, but they have not caught. The WWE has not found a way to get the attention of these fans. And I blame one guy. His name is Paul Levesque. Triple H. Triple H, this falls on you, buddy. Let me tell you why it falls on you. And I will get crucified. Yes, I will. I will get crucified by the wrestling marks. I know. Because that's their best friend right now. You know why? Because Triple H, he's giving them what they want. Yeah, he's giving you what you want. And you're the wrong people that he should be catering to. NXT is a lovely experiment. NXT is working. According to you, the smart marks. I love you, smart marks. Don't get me wrong, I love you to death. But I also hate you guys with a passion because you have found a way to get inside of the head of Paul Levesque and the rest of the powers that be in the WWE, and I blame him. Mr. Curtain Call. I blame him. Mr. Montreal Screwjob. I blame him. And yeah, I'm saying I'm putting those things on him, even though he wasn't the focus of those situations, but he was still a part of it. Two big incidents that helped put this business where we were and help bring us down to where we're at right now. And also some other incidents, but the reason why I'm saying Triple H, Paul Levesque, is because Paul Levesque has done one thing wrong. After another. Character development. If NXT was supposed to be this breeding ground for the new breed of professional wrestling and blah blah blah, okay, that's nice and cute. It's cute down there on a small scale, but up on a big stage, these dudes ain't ready, bruh. We had a couple. Bray Wyatt, he was ready, but guess what? Bray Wyatt's also a third-generation superstar. He's been around a business his whole life. So let's exclude him, okay? Here's three big people, three big names that they botched. Dean Ambrose, Roman Reigns, Seth Rollins. Oh, what? You're going to say that they didn't? Roman Reigns, you're going to tell me he shouldn't have been the heel? He should not have been the heel, the corporate heel? You know what they tried to do to Seth Rollins? You're going to tell me that shouldn't have been Roman Reigns' spot? You're going to tell me that Dean Ambrose should have been this lunatic fringe babyface? Come on, man. I don't know too many lunatic guys who are liked by people. Okay? Then you're going to tell me Seth Rollins, the architect? The architect? The hell is that? What is he? What is an architect? No character development put into the guy that you gave the ball to. He's just an architect. What the hell is this? Thank you. I want to cuss so bad. But no. Triple H, they'll go back and blame Vince McMahon, but you know what? I don't understand why people aren't blaming you. Because if this was your baby, NXT's your baby, these guys are your babies. Each one of these wrestlers will come up to the main roster. They hurried and gave the belt to Finn Balor. Who the hell was Finn Balor? Casual fans don't know these people, but you hurried up and threw the title on him, and he gets injured. He gets injured. They can say whatever they want. You threw Samoa Joe down there, and Samoa Joe had a bigger name than the whole NXT roster. When he was down there, you threw him down there, then brought him up, and excuse me, but you brought him up, and then you said, well, hey. Triple H cannot save this. He's set in his ways now, too. He cannot save this. Indy Marks, he cannot save this. Smart Marks, He cannot save this. He can't even develop characters to save this. They look good down in NXT. But NXT is catering to a certain amount of people. It's not catering to the whole audience. It's not. Call me crazy, but it's not. If it was the NXT with the WWE network, would have way more subscribers, and they don't release the numbers on these shows, by the way. But I guarantee you, you would hear NXT on the mouth of more casual fans. NXT is producing this great show. To who? You? The small segment of fans who believe that Triple H is God? Because he gave you some of your indie mark your wrestlers that you love so much, you gave them an opportunity in NXT, and now NXT is, ooh, look at the guys that they're bringing up on themselves. The guys who are getting the better reaction in NXT are the guys from NXT. They're on a roster. These are guys who've been on the indie circuit for years, or was taught how to survive the indie circuit. Taught how to get better. Leo Rush, for instance. But we won't go further. I won't go any further. This is why James Ellsworth was able to get over in the WWE without NXT. Why is that? This little pipsqueak with no chin, as people call him, was able to get over in the WWE without having to step foot in NXT one day. Big star from NXT, don't get me wrong, my man. I love you to death, Sterling, but you got to get this too. Big star in NXT, Corey Graves, he's now your commentator on Raw. Now, had things been different, if he didn't get injured, boom, guess what? He might be a true WWE superstar right now, but we cannot change the past. But the reason why he was able to succeed in NXT was because of what he was able to do before he got there. The boy traveled the world for years. Learned from the best, like CM Punk, for years. That's the difference. They go and bring these guys up here, Triple H, and you should know better. You bring these guys up here who barely have any experience at all besides a year or two down there in Florida. You bring them up and put them on national television, and you know this business. That's why the business as we know it is dead. And Triple H, you have to put this on your shoulders. You forced Vince McMahon to do NXT. You forced Vince McMahon to bring up your wrestlers from NXT. But what have they done? Oh, Becky Lynch. You got Becky Lynch as your biggest star out of NXT? Charlotte Flair was going to make it no matter what because of her daddy. But you want to push Becky Lynch? Go ahead, push Becky Lynch. Go ahead. See what I get you in 3 years. I don't think the woman walking around calling herself the man after she got her face busted open in the middle of the damn ring is something I'm really going to be out there promoting. The one who busted her face, that's the one you promote. Why? Because she has history, a pedigree. She comes from a family that's done this for years. I'm sending prayers out to my boy Samu, a legend in this business. You're going to get that thing done. Anyway, let's move on. So Triple H, and I'm not going to a break now. We're going all the way through. Triple H, you're the reason that WWE is in the spot that they are in right now. Your ego. This is the same Triple H, Paul Levesque, who sat on, was it Stone Cold Steve Austin podcast on the WWE Network, and a question was asked. So do you think China could ever become a WWE Hall of Famer? And what was his answer? Well, the first thing a little girl goes on the internet and looks up China and see porn. Really, bro? Am I looking for a job with the WWE? Oh, hell no. Not with this ownership. Well, leadership, because I don't blame Vince. I don't blame Vince. I blame Triple H, Paul Levesque. He can't save it. Paul Levesque at best is a top-notch indie wrestling promoter. At best. He will never fill the shoes of Vincent Kennedy McMahon. He won't even fill the shoes of Shane McMahon. And you people think that this guy can run this company? You got to be out of your minds. You're praying that Vince McMahon leaves or dies or whatever, like some of you have said. And you think that this man can take over for him? Show me. The ratings are at a goddamn all-time low. It's the same BS that Jim Cornette sits out here and says time and time again about why, well, Vince Russo killed the business. Bro, no, you killed the business because you were the reason why Vince Russo was brought in, because you sucked as a writer. Triple H is the same thing. These guys got their daggone, they're set in their ways, and they think that this is the way, when we can come out of it like this, it's never going to happen. When I see fans wishing that Mantar was back, Bastion Booger, when I hear people saying, damn, I wish we was back to those days at least, that's pathetic. After what we've been through in this business, what we've seen in this professional wrestling business, the heights, we have been to heights never thought we was ever going to reach. And in a matter of 10, 15 years, this thing has been reduced to rubble. Rubble. And y'all sit out here and say, well, Triple H going to go to this thing. He ain't going to do ish. You know why? Because the woman that's sticking out that check in his face, she ain't gonna let it happen. You think she's gonna let her husband run this? No. She's just as bad. But remember, I'm gonna stick to Triple H. Why? Because he's the wrestler. He's the man. He knows this. He's the business. As you fans try to tell me and have told me for years. He's the game. When was the last time? Can you tell me when the game got over? The game was overrated. He was never over as a wrestler. Now, sometimes the best coaches are the ones who weren't the greatest players. I get that. I truly get that. But Triple H, he was taught by some wolves. And now the way the industry and the business is going, he's the daggone sheep. They are tearing him up now. And he deserves it. Because you are the main reason why the WWE is going downhill. And in 2019, this is what I predict. Fox is going to step in, and they're going to find a way to get this company off of the WWE. And that announcement will be made in 2020. I'm done. I want to thank you for joining us this week. I want you to have a happy new year, please. And think positive. Think positive. I promise things will get better. Stephon Devereux. You're listening to the Devereux Committee on Pro Wrestling, and we are out. Thank you for joining us. Let's go.
You're listening to Angle Kids 24/7. Angle Kids 24/7.
How to text a